Sales and marketing alignment. Is it important? Is it just some management jargon? Let me tell you this most important thing you can do in your business right now. I know it is because where I get my research from. My research is completely verified and the truth, and you cannot at all argue with it because I get my research from Twitter. The IDC report that came out in March of this year said, last year in 2009, more than half of all salespeople did not hit quota. And two-thirds of the reason, was because their sales and marketing was not aligned. Salesmen are not hitting quota because you're not aligned. Do you realise, because of the way you behave, your salesmen are having to travel around still in Vauxhall Cavaliers, SRIs from 1992? Because of your fault, they're having to travel to Milton Keynes. But hey, it's easy to fix, isn't it? There's people out there who will tell you what to do. They'll say, all you need to do is to install the right technology, and your sales and marketing teams can work together beautifully. Other people will say, no, it's not technology, it's the systems you need to get in place. Put the systems in place and it'll all work. And then there's a third group of people who will say, it's not technology, it's not systems, it's your processes. Have the right process in place, and these two groups of disparate people will work together. But who are saying this? Who's saying you need more and better technology? It's IT companies, isn't it? And software companies. Who's telling you need better systems? It's consultants. And who's telling you need better processes? It's accountants and trainers. Now, I'm not the sort of person that's going to stand here today and say IT companies or consultants or trainers have got it wrong before. I'm not here to say they're trying to feather their own bed. But let me tell you this. If you think the answer to get these two teams to work together is technology, systems, or processes, basically, you're just putting lipstick on a pig. Put lipstick on a pig and you still got a pig. Yeah, I'm no Luddite. Those things are important. But there's more fundamental things you need to look at. And today I'm here to tell you that what you need to attack, first of all, is your culture. You need to attack and work on your language, and you need to work on your people. If you can work on your culture, your language, and your people, you'll start to get alignment in place. And it's a simple three-step even process you need to consider. And I call it, and I got this idea when I was at Apple one day, because if Apple do it, then we can do it. Get real, get aligned, get going. You'll see how I like simple verbs. So, how can we get real with your culture? And what do I mean by culture? I'm not talking about, the plays that your marketing people read. I'm not talking about the books that your salespeople read. But I'm saying this. What happens in your company when you lose a deal? What happens when you lose a business you're not put on the shortlist for a tender? Does this happen? It's his fault. It's his fault. Marketing got it wrong. And the marketing say, well, it's not our fault, it's product development, they got it wrong, they've got the right products. And the sales say, well actually, and I've heard it said, salespeople say, it's HR's fault. We can't recruit the right people. If there's a lot of finger pointing going on in your business when things get wrong, there's a very technical term for this, that I learnt on my half-day MBA. And the term is bitching. How much bitching goes on here, right? And you don't need to bring in some consultant to work that out. You can walk around and ask people how things are going on, and you can work out what the bitching factor is. That's the first thing you do when you culture. The second thing you do